How you doing, guys? I'm just in the Apocalypse storeroom. I need to really organize this stuff, but I got my big knife drawer. And I just wanted to go over something that I think a lot of people on YouTube I've seen lately. And this is something that everyone who, if you're into preparedness and everything, especially right now, it's something that you're going to experience. And that's prepper burnout. And that's when you just get to the point where you're sick of it, you know, having to worry all the time about this stuff going crazy. You're sick of having to do sacrifice for the stuff that you want to do just to be prepared, even though you know it's the right thing to do. And it's a burden, man. I mean, especially if you're new into it and you just kind of woke up and just realized how crazy things really are, and you don't really want to, you know what I mean? But you have to deal with reality as you know it, as you now see it, even though you really don't want to. And it can be a burnout. And I've seen a lot of times where people, even they're making videos, they're like, man, I just gotta stop thinking about this stuff for a while. I gotta stop checking the news, and I gotta, you know, just get on with my life. And I don't think you have to kind of get away from it all to that extent or stop prepping to really not have that burnout. I think the focus is to stop focusing on events and focus on just preparedness as a lifestyle. And I always go back to this, but I think Jack Spirko has it best with his motto: preparing for if times get tough or even if they don't. And don't plan for events, plan for doing without systems of support. And when you're doing that, it really doesn't matter what's going on in the world around you. You can ignore it. You can turn away from the news and just not care. You can do the fun things, you know what I mean, and not have to just be anxious all the time. And so I think that's the easiest way to do it, is don't plan for events. Don't plan for the economic collapse. Don't plan for a hurricane. Don't plan for, you know, comets and shit. Just plan for having the things you need without outside support. You know, like I did in my video before, be a producer. You know, have the things that you need, food and water. Have a way to produce things of real value, and you'll be okay in almost any situation. So, and without even having to think about the crazy stuff like the economic collapse, it's probably going to happen. Just, you don't even have to think about it, and, you know, spend the time to go out there and do things that you enjoy. Just because you're a prepper or a survivalist doesn't mean that you can't spend some money on things that you enjoy doing. In fact, the people who are prepared can spend that stuff with even less guilt and less worry and less impact than the ones who are just out there living a consumerist lifestyle and you know, are spending as much as they take in. You know, only the preppers can choose to have a frugal lifestyle. Everyone else has it forced upon them. So just remember that, and don't get burned out. Just focus on the good things in life, and don't worry about specific events. And I'll talk to you guys later.